Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Pat Moore and the channel is More Sporty. Today what I want to talk about is soft plastic storage. I don't know about you, but I've never seen some soft plastic that I didn't think was going to catch fish, so I have a lot of them. I subscribe to the mantra, better fishing through aggressive spending. And when that happens, you got to have a really efficient way of storing soft plastics. Or you could do like my friend Brandon Hua does, which is to take his excess soft plastics and try to scam them off on all those unsuspecting fishermen out there who have more storage than he does. So I'm one of those guys that has a lot of his old soft plastics, like these mission baits right here. They came from Brandon. And I need some place to store this stuff because, you know, I've never seen soft plastic that I didn't think was the best thing ever, and I end up buying everything. So having efficient soft plastic storage is important. Now, in my in my shop, I have old kitchen cabinets, and they have drawers in them. And my fishing section has a series of 4 drawers, and I wanted to be able to store my soft plastics in that area. Now, the problem is that I've been using these plastic bins. Now, the thing with these plastic bins is that the storage, the bottom of these bins is just a little bit less than the width of these plastics. And the top is just a little bit more than these plastics, and that's because they're wedge shaped. You can see that there. So what happens is the top is wider than the plastics. You end up wasting space, and then the bottom, all the plastics bind up in there, and it's inefficient and uncomfortable, and I like it. And because of the dimensions of these things and those drawers that I have, I can only get 3 of them in there. I can get one this way and one that way, but not 2 in any direction. Or not 3 in any direction. So what I end up with is 2 stored this way and 1 stored that way, and a whole lot of wasted space because it's like a half a box left that I could put in there. So I really can't use these silly boxes in those drawers anymore. It's not going to work. I'm going to waste tons of space. So they're out. I can't do that. So I came up with something I think is the best soft plastic storage that I've ever done. And I'm going to share with you how I did it, and hopefully you can use it. But if you think there's something better out there, I'm all ears, because at some point I'm still going to run out of space and I need better ways of storing this stuff, because I don't think I can ever give any of them away. I don't have to hold on to these. They're important. They might catch a fish. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm doing is measuring the drawer. Now, it's already 4.5, 5 inches deep, so I'm good there. And I realized that 2 smaller sections and a larger section work out perfectly, so I can have larger worms and then the normal packages as well. So I decided to implement a simple system of half-lap dividers, and I'll explain that as we go along here, what that actually means. First thing I got to do is cut 4 pieces that will fit the width of the drawer, and then 4 more pieces that will fit the depth of the drawer. So I'll just rifle through these real quick here, and we'll have all of our pieces cut. Now I got to cut our pieces to length so that they fit in the depth of the drawer and the width of the drawer. All right, this is the dividers for the depth of the drawer, and I just broke that up into 3 equal pockets. And then I marked it out where the cuts are going to go so that on my chop saw I can make sure those cuts are in the right place. Now for the width of the drawer, I broke it up into 2 pockets that were 7¼ inches, and then what was left over I left for the large worms. I think that was like 8½. Now, the more accurate way of doing this is to use a slide table on your table saw. And I have one of those somewhere. It got lost in the move. I don't know where it is. So I'm just using the old beaver method here where I gnaw out a 1/4-inch slot. And yeah, it worked out all right. I was perfectly happy with the results that we got this way. Here I'm just going to check how the two pieces go together, just see if the slots are coming out approximately correct. And yeah, they were perfect. Ultimately, using the chop saw here was really fast and surprisingly accurate. I was able to get those slots right dead on at a 1/4 inch, and everything fit together really quite tightly. It worked out real well. And here you can see why I used a backer sheet. It was blowing out in the back a lot. And now we get to see how well I measured. And is everything going to line up? This is the important part. It's the reason why I stack the pieces to cut the slots, because if you don't stack them, they won't, almost certainly will not quite line up properly. But if you stack them like this, then everything lines up perfectly square and perfect. And a bit of elbow grease and bing, there you go. There's the pockets. Oversized worm bags fit, and the standard 7.5-inch bags fit. And let's do drawer number 2. I was really quite happy with the way that this all turned out. Everything fit perfectly, even though it was me doing the cutting. Somehow I managed to get them all the right size, and everything fit really, really well. My wife must be rubbing off on me because I actually cleaned everything up before I stuffed it full of bags. Yeah, those are all Senkos. I put those front and, in the center here, right where I could find them. And then, just started filling everything else out as I found spots for them. Yeah, the most important thing that I want you guys to see is that when I get this thing all loaded up, there's still some open spots for expansion in the future. That's the most important part. Well, there you have it. You've learned 2 things today. One, how I put in dividers in my drawers so I could store my soft plastics. And the second thing is, underneath that hat I'm always wearing, I do have some hair. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.